Hello, I'm Chris Hunt. I'm the head of IFM for Australia and New Zealand. Today I'm going to talk to you about some unprecedented natural disasters that impacted our customers across Australia and New Zealand. I'm going to focus specifically on the floods in Queensland and talk about how we responded to the natural disasters that impacted more than 150 of our clients' facilities in Queensland and in Victoria. Managing communication in any crisis is fundamental to a successful outcome. Mapping all of our stakeholders, landlords, local authorities, occupants, service providers and all of our team through our central point of contact, establishing a nerve centre and making sure that everybody had the available means of communication, helped the team restore services to enable our customers to move back into their premises. Having service providers on standby, handymen, electricity services, generators, portable water supplies, all those kinds of things, if we had the time and if we were prepared, enabled us to move our customers back in as quickly and efficiently as possible. Sharing across the portfolio when we were hit by widespread far-reaching disasters was really important. Making sure that everybody knew what was going on, making sure that we had access to information and that all of our customers, irrespective of their portfolio, knew the latest information so that we could restore services efficiently and as effectively as possible. Making sure that everybody worked together, making sure that we were all connected was a really important part of the job. We're going to talk now about some of the lessons that we learned in handling emergencies such as the Queensland flood crisis or the earthquake in Christchurch. Typically, our corporate real estate horizons are much longer and the strategic plans stretch out over a period of time. One thing that we did learn, however, is that you need to build tactical response into your corporate real estate flexibility so that you can handle emergencies like the earthquakes or the flooding in Queensland. Following a crisis, there's a desire to return to normality as soon as possible. We experienced a number of situations where pressure was applied from the business to the real estate team to declare the site fit for occupancy. It's critical that the in-house real estate team or their service partner have the final say on declaring a site operational again, ensuring that all items on the preoccupation checklist are completed prior to anyone accessing the site. Having an agreement with preferred suppliers that will have dedicated resources in the event of a disaster was shown to significantly reduce site closure time. This is something that organisations should consider putting into place with their suppliers and business partners. It saves a lot of time and negotiation at the time of the event. Preparation is critical. The recent natural disasters exposed under-preparation in many organisations across the country. Ensuring that disaster management and business continuity plans are up to date, tested and well communicated across the business and housed online is essential. Everybody needs to be able to access those plans in the event of an emergency. Understanding the capacity of backup services such as water services, diesel tank capacity and generator runtimes should all be incorporated into the process. One thing that we learned was the power of social media. As organisations lost power and their servers and IT systems failed in many instances, we turned to social media such as Facebook and Twitter and allowed them to post updates for their staff and for family members. For companies that do business in bushfire or flood-prone areas, and believe me, there are many, it's essential that due diligence is done properly, making sure that easements are in place, making sure that backup and standby capacities are correct, and that everybody understands the responsibilities for those properties if and when an emergency arises. It's really important that before you enter into any kind of agreement to move into premises that you understand the potential impact of where you're located and what some of the history associated with those premises might be. Some of the best practice tools that we developed as part of business continuity planning include escalation procedures so that everybody knows who to talk to, cyclone preparedness checklists, post-emergency occupancy evaluation, occupancy certification so that it's safe to move back in, and clear and concise communication plans so that everybody knows what everybody else is doing. Natural disasters provide a huge test for everybody. I'd like to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that got involved in the mud army Thank you to everybody that got involved as Christchurch volunteers. Thank you very much, guys. We really appreciate and are really proud of what you did.